Tiffany presents Reading Together. Hi friends, welcome to Reading Together with me, Tiffany. Are you ready to read today's book? Goodnight Thoughts, written by Max Greenfield, illustrated by James Serrafino. Goodnight Thoughts by Max Greenfield and James Serrafino. I'm never going to fall asleep. What do you do when it's time for bed, but your busy mind just won't quiet down? How is anyone supposed to sleep when thoughts of giant robot sharks, pirate ships made of toast, and singing chocolate donuts are all you can think about? Will you ever be able to relax? From the author of I Don't Want to Read This Book and the illustrator of This Little Piggy comes a reassuring story for anyone who finds that nighttime is when their brain is the noisiest. Goodnight Thoughts by Max Greenfield, illustrated by James Serrafino. I'm never going to fall asleep. My brain is too noisy. My thoughts are too jumpy. And every time I close my eyes, I'm afraid of all the scary stuff I see. Sometimes I see myself being chased by giant robot sharks. Other times I can see my toilet bowl overflowing with tarantulas. One time I even saw a dentist. How am I supposed to relax if all I can think about are robot sharks or tarantula toilets or the dentist? This one time, I tried to fall asleep and saw the whole entire world pop into a piece of popcorn. Another time, I thought about my very best friend sailing off to sea on a pirate ship made of toast. And just the other night, as soon as I closed my eyes, I fell off a cloud. But instead of falling down, I flew straight up toward the sun. It was the most scared I've been in my whole life because everything got so bright. I couldn't see anything at all. How am I ever going to fall asleep knowing that the world might pop like popcorn, or that my friend might sail away with pirates, or that I might fall from a cloud straight up toward the sun? I wish these thoughts would stop bouncing around inside my head. Sometimes I try to have happy thoughts. I close my eyes really, really tight and try to imagine a baby panda opening its arms and giving me a hug. Other times, I'll think about a choir of candy-covered donuts all singing my favorite songs. And if I really can't fall asleep, if it feels like my brain won't ever calm down, I try to think about all the people who love me holding hands and wearing every piece of clothing that they own. I try to think of baby pandas and singing donuts and everyone who loves me. But no matter how hard I try, I still can't fall asleep. But then I close my eyes again. I remember that my brain can be noisy and that my thoughts are sometimes jumpy. And then I remember that all that noise and all those thoughts are just in my head. I'm not being eaten by a robot shark. My toilet isn't overflowing with tarantulas. And thank goodness, there isn't a dentist in sight. As far as I can tell, the world hasn't popped into a piece of popcorn. My best friend is still here, and I'm not falling from a cloud. Good night, thoughts. Good night. The end. Thanks for watching Tiffany Presents Reading Together.